Quality is not an act, it is a habit. Love is composed of a single soul inhabiting the bodies. There is no great genius without some touch of madness. It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. Anybody can become angry. That is easy, but to be angry with the right person and to the right degree and at the right time and for the right purpose and in the right way, that is not within everybody's power and is not easy. Whosoever is delighted in solitude is either a wild beast or a god. The aim of art is to represent not the outward appearance of things, but their inward significance. I count him braver who overcomes his desires than him who conquers his enemies, for the hardest victory is over self. In all things of nature, there is something of the marvelous. You will never do anything in this world without courage. It is the greatest quality of the mind next to honor. At his best, man is the noblest of all animals. Separated from law and justice, he is the worst. The worst form of inequality is to try to make unequal things equal. Pleasure in the job puts perfection in the work. The energy of the mind is the essence of life. The roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. The ideal man bears the accidents of life with dignity and grace, making the best of circumstances. Those that know, do. Those that understand, teach. Good habits formed at youth make all the difference. Republics decline into democracies, and democracies degenerate into despotisms. He who is unable to live in society, or who has no need because he is sufficient for himself, must be either a beast or a god. Personal beauty is a greater recommendation than any letter of reference. Courage is the first of human qualities because it is the quality which guarantees the others. We make war that we may live in peace. Jealousy is both reasonable and belongs to reasonable men, while envy is base and belongs to the base, for the one makes himself get good things by jealousy, while the other does not allow his neighbor to have them through envy. What it lies in our power to do, it lies in our power not to do. The aim of the wise is not to secure pleasure, but to avoid pain. The ultimate value of life depends upon awareness and the power of contemplation rather than upon mere survival. Change in all things is sweet. Suffering becomes beautiful when anyone bears great calamities with cheerfulness, not through insensibility, but through greatness of mind. Mothers are fonder than fathers of their children because they are more certain they are their own. Wishing to be friends is quick work, but friendship is a slow ripening fruit. The soul never thinks without a picture. Moral excellence comes about as a result of habit. We become just by doing just acts, temperate by doing temperate acts, brave by doing brave acts. To run away from trouble is a form of cowardice, and while it is true that the suicide braves death, he does it not for some noble object, but to escape some ill. The educated differ from the uneducated, as much as the living from the dead. It is just that we should be grateful, not only to those with whose views we may agree, but also to those who have expressed more superficial views, for these also contributed something by developing before us the powers of thought. What is educated insolence? It is best to rise from life as from a banquet, neither thirsty nor drunken. Character may almost be called the most effective means of persuasion. Democracy is when the indigent, and not the men of property, are the rulers. Probable impossibilities are to be preferred to improbable possibilities. Those who educate children well are more to be honored than they who produce them, for these only gave them life, those the art of living well. Education is an ornament in prosperity and a refuge in adversity. Youth is easily deceived because it is quick to hope. All paid jobs absorb and degrade the mind. My best friend is the man who, in wishing me well, wishes it for my sake. The most perfect political community is one in which the middle class is in control and outnumbers both of the other classes. The virtue of justice consists in moderation, as regulated by wisdom. To attain any assured knowledge about the soul is one of the most difficult things in the world.